na yewra chada wonnam na nakwambedi akon omo apro ni wie wonnam obo apro na ba bi okodu no se Ghana for mpani for madi youth na abro
enkra omo krom ha ye di omo abro mabunu empanyifo abro ene ye di omo nyini no omo hu se hope bia ni ho endaso ni ho adwuma ni ho omko university no omo wi a omo wi no na government enhyehyɛ bibia
omanya sabe sese ya yetimi sabe uwie school a wunni baby a wokɔ omanya sabe ye nkokora esa nkomutena fie no omutu yafo no wom no mu disika no omanya sabe ye kokora no mo botre sam for sam wom regals na youth ni nya biwe ai mo diabro I don't know what we shall say December 7. Don't make mistake. 1 2 man the new force are why you Ghana abroad because the 30 years from now, the decision that I'll take on December 7 will impact on what 30 years.
I did not write a manifesto. I couldn't be one of the people who wrote manifestos and they couldn't get it implemented. For me, this is a failure. People who have been writing manifestos and doing a copy and paste, this is something that we should realize that you can't just go and take some British manifesto and then edit it and then give it to our nation as a promise and it never happened.
What are manifestos? Manifestos, they are ideologies. At the end of the Krasi manifesto, Sabe and yes, summer at the bout Sabosum can waka. Sana a politicians there. Manifesto, yes, so what's not say? Now what this has a Ghana at the end of at the end of promotion, is it even visible? Is it viable? At the end of promotion, at the bomb in the long term, and yaka policies and I say manifestos are a well-crafted document. Who someone said this is a document. From the beginning of the year, I started sending videos. I started doing videos based on his work, manifestos, because you said this is the blueprint to take Ghana out of poverty. Manifestos and yet the vision of the person. Now, most of our people, NDC, MPP, our manifestos no a copycat from other societies.
Hello, keep watching Xposed GH, the best channel on all of YouTube. Yes.
Xposed GH Watch FM Bembros and subscribe mame. We are still on the heat of the election. Just few days to election. Be wise. Nya again, be focused. Not 12 papa a man number 12. That is what it's all about. Na yewra chada wonnam na nakwambedi akon omo apro ni wie wonnam oba pro. Na baby okodu no se Ghana for mpani for madi youth na abro. Na di mbabunu abro. Yekwati no kai ba ye bejuju
enkra omo krom ha ye di omo abro mabunu empanyifo abro ene ye di omo nyini no omo hu se hope bia ni ho eni da so ni ho adwuma ni ho omo ko university na omo wi a omo wi no na government enhyehyɛ bibia nto ho ma omo ko banka student loan ni ho ekro no ye enhyehyɛ bibia ma omo enti so okase wokɔ a uni to me bia or the best stopping no because we who bibi fufra ebia eye ma no nti no okɔ na no so no 5% pe na otimi kɔ 95% no ebia ye nhu ne sɛ omu hia nkranhye ye nhu ne sɛ omu hia enidaso na mehwɛ ma bebre ehu na ahye omuma nti me de adekwan a mefa so a me de besesa nkra na dwene mabunu na dwene eye hope because bebre ni hope omuni ani daso omuni obi a okasa ma omo omuni obi a ne voice ekɔ akire a kyese ɔkyena bi no a70 eyebetimi aka sɛ nkora no nso say no mo pɛ nti maba no eku a meti no new force eye mabunu ene ma omo okrom ha ene yɛti omo bubom sa eba ne bedu numere bi no mo ba hu se omo ne tumi ni kura omo ne emfa
osimo di Ghana fo mabunu abro anenti na okasa omanya sabe sese ya yetimi sabe uwie school a wunni baby a wokɔ omanya sabe ye nkokora esa nkomutena fie no omutu yafo no wom na mu disika no omanya sabe ye kokora no mo botre sam for sam wom regals na youth ni nya biwe ai mo diabro youth no we are the future of this country. Yeka future dachi. Debia me say dachi no ehu hia se ene because we bibi say dachi me ye ene decisions are ye taking Ghana yendi ye me say since 1957 ye taking very good what decisions debiano ye reset your time yenim say ene actions na me ye no ochina it will impact on it obroni nim enu ti na ene oye ni actions ye no Nia opportunity say, let's put the youth in what? Prominent positions. Yamfa emembu no endudu baby a almost so take what? Decisions on their own. The way I see a money po emma omunya responsibility in life. Ye titi any ade titi nkola I to say, nia meka bia na esa wo ye ma kola nwen. Enti akolani niya odim say I have to be what dependent on my parents for everything thoughts action bibia akolani nim so obedwen obroni debi yawu efi kola bema yama responsibility means say yama waduma you know your set of rules you know your set of job and yes obeba no can say wapra asan wapra that is the kind of thinking that Nana Kwambedi is talking about. Na ye woman mu asabe opani kasa akolan kasa bi ye say amamre fun we need to change the status code we need to move forward enya sa ye be di edokro kwa anu ti na wo hwe me say December 7 don't make mistake one to man the new force why ye Ghana abro because the 30 years from now the decision that I'll take on December 7 will impact on what 30 years. So I'm taking bad decisions and now it will impact on it. It will me make a very good choice. On your way. So corporal, I say you see manifestos and yet the vision of the person. Now most of our people, NDC, MPP, our manifestos no a copycat from other societies. And yet BBA yet adjusted to the customs and traditions of Ghana. I
did not write a manifesto. I couldn't be one of the people who wrote manifestos and they couldn't get it implemented. For me, this is a failure. People who have been writing manifestos and doing a cut, copy, and paste. This is something that we should realize that you can't just go and take some British manifesto and then edit it and then give it to our nation as a promise, and it never happens. So we just came with 12 pillars. These pillars can help build the country again. And we want to also govern this country with 12 ministers. For some reason, when I was picking up the number for my ballot, it also said number 12. So I'm 12, 12, 12. And I think that we're going to be voting on the 12th month of this year. But since you already know that when it's 12 o'clock, the sunlight changes. And when it's 12 o'clock again, the day changes. And when the 12th month comes, the year changes. God is telling us symbolically that change is coming. Now, our first pillar says that 16 regional industrial revolution. The reason why we came with this pillar is because 15 regions out of the 16 is non-activated. It's only one activated region in this country, and that's Accra. Well, you never took a good time to look at it. People are suffering out of Accra. A lot of people, they are all jobless. There is nothing happening there. In the video, we tell you all the values in this region. The total values of these 16 regions comes up to $1.7 trillion. We never need to borrow money from outside. I think our leaders are lying to us. We have the money. They just like giving it out to outsiders. And most of us are working for organizations, and some of the organizations even belong to outsiders. But we like what we're doing because they've given us a position. A life is not about positions if it can't become a conglomerate or an empire. We need to take this opportunity into our hands. This 1.7 trillion is just with minerals. Besides that, we have 13 million hectares of arable lands for farming, which means we can become the #1 exporters of food for Africa. When you put that together, it's 2.5 trillion. In 10 years, we can create 8 million jobs and $4.3 trillion as a country. This is not a dream. This is a vision. This is not a program. This is a purpose. And all of you, some of you are our sisters, some of you are our mothers. help us to become a part of this national governance. The youth have strength. The youth have some knowledge. And we're very used to technology, and we understand the old way of doing things in a manual form. But let's not be ignorant and watch us as if we can't do anything. I've lived in this country back from England 24 years, and within the 24 years, I've been able to turn over $500 million worth of assets in this country. Ghana is a place that is rich. The money is here, the opportunities are here, and don't ask me why everybody is running into this country from outside. What do you think they're doing? They go into the bushes and they come with machines. Industrialization is our only way out. Yes, we could be bankers and we could be insurers, but the machine is needed. Because when we wake up in the morning, we iron our clothes with machines, we cook our food with machines, we travel to work with machines, but none of the machines that we're building ourselves, which means we're buying everything from outside. We can't keep buying everything from outside when everybody is building things from inside, everywhere in the world. Dubai is doing it. Qatar is doing it. China is doing it. America is doing it. Every country is doing it. When it comes to Africa, we just want to import things. And you know it costs us money to import things. How do you give your cotton to somebody and they bring it back to you as shirt? There's 7 processes where you're going to turn the cotton to textile, to yard, and to pattern before it becomes a shirt. You miss all that process. You never taught your children how to do that. The reason why our cocoa is becoming a butter and it's coming from a different country because we're missing the 7 process. The processing is the plant. We need to bring these machines into our countries. We need to employ people. We don't need people to come and invest. We need to employ people. Now, I have a policy here. This policy is called Snake's Revolution. And for the first time, I am bringing such a huge opportunity to insurance by turning insurance platform into banks. Making sure that this policy, that whole snakes 10,000, that they will insure in the next 5 years of their life, will guarantee them their accommodation when they need it. It will guarantee them their hospital bill when they need it. And it would also fix their education when they need it. Please, I know I don't have enough of this to give to everybody, but if you have a chance and you want to, scan it. They say the best men in this world are the men that are sandwiched by great women. And you know, I never also got the chance to tell you women this. I am advocating for women in this country. I think your flowers haven't been given to you. The men don't want to accept that women can do what the men do. But I am already negotiating with women because I know once we come together, that will be a stronger force to change this world. Women feed us. Women turn our houses to homes. Women are the mothers of this earth. They give birth to us. So let's start with the women first. So on my left is Dr. Mariam Isaka. That is the incoming vice president for the New Force movement. She's never been into politics. I have never been either. But we believe that together we can build this country again. So I chose a woman of this caliber that has taught people, generational leaders, and also have taken care of funds. So it's disbursed properly and look out for the returns, which is something that, you know, we want to do very good. And so this is the incoming vice president. And I know Dr. Mariam Isaka. Chrissy. All right, so on my right hand is my friend, my girlfriend, my wife, my partner, and the incoming first lady. And yeah, I think we will be very young. We look too young for this, right? You think so?
No, I don't think so.
Well, I'm going to tell you guys something, and this is the last thing I would like to leave everybody with. Life is 7 decades. 70 years is what we're guaranteed. Your first 5 years, you know nothing. Your last 5 years, you know everything, but you can't do nothing. That's 1 decade gone. So now you have 6 left. You're going to sleep 2 decades away. Every night you sleep. So now you have 4 decades left. If you have to educate yourself, you're looking 20 years, at least. So you only have 2 decades to become a wife, a husband, a business mogul, build your dream, everything. And if you're not lucky, some woman or some man will come and steal 1 decade from you and tell you that they love you and only break your heart in the end. So you only have 1 decade left. For this reason, I feel like our time is not enough. And that's why I want to do everything while I'm young. And I don't even feel young anymore. I have lived more than half of my year. I am now worried about the little ones who are coming and those who are not even born yet. I want to leave this country with a legacy and be in the history books of this country and the continent of Africa. I don't want money. I know how to find it. Everywhere money is, I know how to go and bring it. But that's not my mission. My mission is to be a part of this legacy. And I'm glad right now that I'm sandwiched by these 2 beautiful ladies and the rest of you women. Thank you very much. God bless you.
What are manifestos? Manifestos, they are ideologies. At the end of the Kwasi Etwa manifesto, sabe enye nsema ebeba otim se abosremu kan waka. Sa na politicians dey manifesto ye se watena se. Na what this say Ghana at the end of Mohwehwe. At the end of Mohwehwe, is it even visible? Is it viable? At the end of Mohwehwe, ebebo in the long term ana. Yeka policies and I say manifestos are a well-crafted document. Someone said this is a document. From the beginning of the year, I'm starting sending videos. I started doing videos based on his work, manifestos, because people say this is the blueprint to take Ghana out of poverty. Sabe nye yanam nyema obukikekikai a wuhu ni ti wuhu ne nan. Sabe nyema no mokanya sabi anim. Ba wo hwe na na kwa me bedi ako a e wo timelines e wo nyema and nye yam depend say e cost related issues. Because cost related issues are most of our promises and manifestos, we don't add the cost. Free message by obi ehunya so baby sir your president Akufo-Addo say where are you going to get the money? Enu ti sika bia ni atwamba enu na bi aba di chimu. You need to make funds available for a program to go. And so buy and say this is what Ghana is worth. This is how I'm going to make sure that I get the money, and this is how I'm going to run. What made the blueprints, and that is going forward. Now, obi wonma oni po some manifesto no send it no one so buy also maybe I can be no one this one that about me there. But when what you say it will take about manifesto blueprints it takes no less than 10 years to see the actuals or to see the effectiveness of what the policy. Your policies here were 24 hours digital about 4 years. How can you do it? For the first time you nya obia ordering Ghana beyond today. And until I'm person otu abamano. I say a leader should see opportunity in everyone crisis. You go to Alon Somra.
Repair all the balance is 4.5 billion. Why not? And I say, because I shall say a conscience. It's in the end of the this is here, sign and go, make room. Yeah, we are being poisoned. But here is the truth. I am the same. I say we see. Because you don't know who to say a problem, but who to say an opportunity. Ghana buying and shall say, any not free or mine so. Any not free the kind of more mining swap. And Tamina Katakwan into an amount. No way, and a man to an amount. Now, share good I walk $1 trillion. Process na de be purify so. And na de be mana say bi. Plant na de be see ho na de be yen so. Sa plant na so and de be so go. And more actually de be create the most jobs in this country for the same organization. Dudwana, a bim pet. Politicians Dudwana, a bim pet. And so young pet, and never yet. And your mind pet, and as I say, because your mind is saying, and now, so Jama here about one, and you know, and I'm your son. Umutimi and Crano, Omoyo Hen, for a region. But my case, you know, meet me call here about was over 1 million brand, over 1 million brand. Now you go to be a baby, you are probably repairing you. As I say, you so I drink. Now you create the economy of scale. Now, and go far, Mumma, Umutu, I go to live in Sukoro. Me and Papa being so almost so. If I come, I contribute. I mean, I solve this problem with. Now, yet in your fat and to my father, flat or gold side. Now, Galanga Sami, go to me, Nibi. Good. So, 1 2 hours. Now, I'm on it. Now, I'm refining. Now, I'm financial saving. Who bet me our billions of pounds, our football, and I go back. Now, there I need to. I did refining in Juma. And that is the industrialization I'm bringing as a foundation of this. Security Namaba, and I'm no Biswa, President in Tinamaba, and I'm no Biswa, party Namasomo. I am in mine, and I'm I am a Ghanaian, and a Ghanaian's problem is my problem. Said, it's me go Nigeria, I'm a family in Nigeria. It's me go Abuchi, I'm a family in Abuchi. I should Ghana there. No crown and out the castle of Ghana. You're Ghana. I am the son of the soil. It's in your Mayabiana. It's in Abua, you do an animal. A son of him, I'm a man. And now I've gotten the calling on that. It's in yes, a Miami pencil. I listen to the voice and I skip the noise. And because of that, it's running me.
As insurance, yes, no. Even nowadays, the cost of treating water is even more than the cost of what? The water. Amanyama enti in some, but say only bibi. And no one a man may share me crying and me yes, and your mammy, I'm me home to become what? The president of Ghana. Sometimes I didn't know how and Koya it me show Kutupa and Maruka said, no, I want to solve this problem. Then I'm saying, who is a leader? A leader, you will be first of all, identify the problem. Number 2, ultimately the solution. The third one is to take advantage of the problem and to turn it to what? Something beneficial. Yes, 4 things. It's a leader be or not there. There's just identifying problem, but not ultimately solve it and then turn it around on your leader, papa. But nana kwambe dia ko actually say, oh no, on fee large family, on fee sabe, idea ya to hold it down. We're building a life based on his own principles. Or you'll be self-made. It's your case, he will do it. This is the man I want you to vote for. December 7. Don't make mistake. We have mistake. Ghana will go back into the time of what? The Cold War. Into the time of what? Oblivion. That time no. And then I'm giving you the chance. Vote for Nana Kwambedi Akuda due force. I expose you to from members. Also subscribe to me. And the two plan now say Capy Manuel. Bye bye.
watching Expo GH, the best channel on all of YouTube. Yes.